All right, so here's our second quarter reading for Gemini. Let's just see what we got coming up. Oh, geez. Ah! Eight of Swords. The Two of freaking Pentacles. So this seems to be, we'll say that this is a trend lately. Okay. The Two of Pentacles. So we're going to take a look at either side of the Two of Pentacles to see what these two things are that are being bandied about. Oh my God. All right. So I'm going to try to pull the hopeful card up here because you're going to need it. So our root card, Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped because you kind of are trapped. Now, here, the moon is fucking with a person's head trying to get him to jump out the window. This is the sun coming up. So this is about being stuck and the anxiety that goes with that. It is not permanent, right? This is a temporary energy. Just it's like the end of a long dark night, but it's still nighttime. You know, kind of like where we are in the seasons right now. This is spring and this is warm weather. We're not fucking there yet. But we're getting real close. So the Two of Pentacles shows these two different things that you kind of have to rotate back and forth between. Now, because both of these cards are reversed on the outside, the reverse cards are usually energy that you are not taking control of or just could not possibly be in control of, usually. Now, what I'm going to say about these two things is that they're incoming, right? So this isn't necessarily you. This is sort of some shit that's being thrown at you. And here, you kind of have to juggle these things. Now, the key in the two is not to focus solely on one of them. You kind of have to rotate back and forth between them because one of them will get really fucking depressing, so you can shift to the other one. Anyway, these two energies. The Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is the emotionally driven healer. The Page of Cups, this is not a card of commitment. It's just like being in the moment and being open to what is there, emotionally driven like healer energy. This thing upside down, now the way that I'm reading this is that this is like this youthful energy that is kind of coming into your life. One thing I'm going to say about this immediately, if the Page of Cups is like a relationship or something that's coming at you, the Page is not a permanent energy. It just isn't. So if this is a person coming into your life, don't buy a house with them. You know, this is not meant to be a permanent thing. It can be fucking awesome, but just try to make sure that you don't turn it into something that it isn't. Now, on the other side is the reversed world. And the world is a graduation. The world is the end of a specific path. So here it's really about reflection and seeing how far you've come and how much stronger you are now than you were, you know, when you started this journey. And it's realizing what is going to come with you into the next world as you go through this portal. So this is fundamental life change. Here, it is being thrust upon you. This maybe isn't completely a natural end to your cycle. It's like something ended your cycle. And these two things have to be balanced. So don't throw all of your energy into this, even though the world is generally a much larger and more potent, more long-lasting than the Page of Cups, at least. But here it's showing if you put your energy completely into one of these two things, it's gonna trip you up. You know, make sure you rotate between them. Now, as kind of a higher purpose card here, we get the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is about allowing today to be good. This is fulfillment and happiness on a base level. So the Ace of Cups says today can be good, and then you let it be good. It's like accepting love. It's not about even trying to find it. It's about accepting it because it's already there. So just try to accept happiness on any level, you know. And sometimes people can be like, today could not possibly be good, and they're going to find a way to make today shitty. And this is about not doing that. But Eight of Swords on the bottom, if there are ways in which you have felt uniquely like isolated, trapped, the anxiety is all ratcheted up, that shit is just about to end. So that seems pretty good. And that is what we get.